To go here at Canada Heads Up. First round elimination. Number one, a bike and sled. No sleds today.
Alrighty, welcome to Toronto Motorsports Park. Saturday racing action, round one coming up. Round one coming up.
Mike Barrera thinks E99 can get the job done. 1.02 seconds. Dial-up difference. Going to the Kawasaki on the towers in green.
Once again, bikes and sleds to the ready line. No sleds today, only bikes. Round one, Saturday action. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Got our trusty tailwind going strong. Sky's quite a bit clear today. Let's do some drag racing.
Mike Barrera just come up the hill from Stony Creek.
Of the day, who's going to get it done? Attention is following. Dubois out of Yukon is a long distance award winner. And Gary all the way from downtown Cayuga proper. He's right in the village.
Right lane. Let's get everything set up here. Welcome to Toronto Motorsports Park. Round one of eliminations. We're into bikes and sleds and 6-0, I believe. That was all for bikes and sleds. No sleds. 6-0 coming down the hill. Then we'll be in the pro qualifying.
7-0 to the lanes. 7-0 to the lanes now, please. 7-0 to lanes 5 and 6 now.
Here he comes, Kelly Cooper.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TMP. Pro qualifying set to kick off right around 12 o'clock. Looking for 6-0 on the other end. Kelly Cooper right there. The Fletch Racing Cobra Jet Ford Mustang Farley. Pick one and ride. right lane, 6. Crowd of 6-0 cars today, it looks like. Morning, Lug. Morning, Rock. Right lane, right lane, right lane. Pair of young guns coming up, Poland, Ohio. That is not cold, sorry, not cold. Left lane, left lane. Mustang's in trouble, far lane. Gas monkey left on him like he was going out of style. 611 moving on for the gas monkey. I think we are rolling into 650, 650.
All right, we're ready for 750 to the lanes now, please.
Good morning to all my Facebook friends, Ken, Tracy, Martin, Jerry, Corey's with me. Once again, round one of the Saturday eliminations getting started just a few minutes early. Some possible weather to this afternoon, but I think it's going to blow around, and I'm going to stick to that. I can be just as good a weatherman as anybody else, because I can be wrong. Yeah, it looks like we got 650 coming down the hill, round one of Saturday eliminations right here at the Canada Heads Up Shootout Series, Toronto Motorsports Park. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Hope many of you will spend it with me. Watching from Alabama. What's up, Mr. Bryant? Hope you're doing well. Getting it done. Smoke's not nearly as bad today. One on top of the racetrack, I do believe. Didn't make the full turn. This is a funny place to predict a weather pattern, so it doesn't scare me a lot when it says it's going to rain a whole bunch. I know Lugnut and Josh will let me know. All my tripods got garbage bags and clips on them, so we'll be able to shut this thing down in just a few minutes and take a break. The 650 coming down the hill, 650. The Scarlett Nova. First out, Kate Hill. Boy, she drew a tough one over there in the deuce coming down the hill. 650, 650, 650. Morning, Rob. must not be showing up in the right lane, but the scoreboard, the tree flashes. There's my little buddy Cole. Pick one. You like gold or you like purple? Joe Parrott in the far lane. Cole right here in the near lane. Goldfinger. Looking for 650 on the big end. Grim Reaper 1.5 is on the property. We should see it sooner. Left lane on the whole shot. Left lane on the whole shot. Red Parrot in the Duster, or the Mopar, I should say.
This is Accidental Corporate 650.
Right lane for the win. Yo, long timers back, the long timers back. How about this one? Chevy Chevette. Chevy Chevette. I love it. That was a serious game of whack, 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 whack. Something going on with the Nova right here. Shut the power button off.
Wheelie bar broke over there on the nose.
Wheelie bar broke.
Well, that's a new one on me. All right, the Chevette. It's an easy one to go around arms.
All right, Chevette's gonna get a competition breakage by run. Wheelie bar sitting on the ground on one side.
Exit stage left to right. That is too bad. Dylan in the Chevette. Dylan
Another Chevette. Got a huge break right there. Huge break.
675 at 104.
Once again, unfortunate situation for the Nova right there. Wheelie bar's laying on the ground on one side against 650 cars still coming down the hill. 650 cars coming down the hill. Got a pair of classics coming up right now.
All right, ICD Insurance Broker 70.
70 coming. My mistake. 70.
The lanes 1 and 2, high, lanes bike, lanes 1 and 2 down, please.
generation, new generation racing engines and all-star tire repair on the Bad Influence 2. Another 5.0 Mustang Farley. Looking for 7.0 on the big end, 7.0. Left lane, wind lights working good.
He wasn't fizzled by any of that.
All right there, jackass. We don't need to be talking about politics. We need to be talking about drag racing. So you make the choice, or we'll make it for you. Makes no difference to us. All right, maybe 750 coming down the hill. We got some motorcycles. Once again, we hope to do some pro qualifying around 12 o'clock after a little track prep. Welcome to Toronto Motorsports Park. Yeah, wind's pretty brisk today. Maybe that's why it's no smoky. It's, I would say, by the geographic location, the wind's coming off the lake today. Usually 95% of the time, it's a tailwind here. Couple more 7.0s coming down the hill. Couple more Speedy Pete over there in the Z28. Speedy Pete. Howdy, Robert. Thank you, my friend. Hello, you know my name. Welcome. Troubles over there. Glenn Tovey right here. Another Mustang Farley.
Sideways again.
All right, speed it up. The hitman is waiting.
Another by road for some reason. Must be the way the ladder worked out.
It's a little better there for ride green 92. More at 92, closer to the index.
I don't know, Joe. We'll zoom in on it next time. He ain't coming back.
He went 748.
Wow.
Good.
That was rather fun to watch. All right, problems in the far lane. Shane, I'm going to politely disagree with you. I didn't start this to be a babysitter. This is about racing. Plenty other forums to talk about politics, religion, whatever you want to talk to, but we ain't going to do it here. All right, got one coming the wrong way. I don't know if those bikes got two steps in it, or he just let go of the clutch or what, but when it revved up, it went forward. Not too smoky here today. I don't know if the rain will knock that smoke down in New York, but looking for 890 on the other end, 890. Left lane, you can see the wind light, left lane. I'm guessing the wind light ain't working in the right lane. John double breakout on that one, double breakout.
Brian Davis and Landon Swain gonna do it out here at 890. Fine.
Left lane again, left lane again. Can't run close to the 890, red 920 in the right. Not sure if it's
Crosstown Agents Easy Street, X275 with pro bike to the lanes. Crosstown Agents Easy Street, X275 with pro bike to the lanes, please now. Right now.
Alrighty, looks like we're gonna be down a few minutes. Take you a break, get you some lunch. Pro cars coming up. Gonna be a little track prep going on, so stay tuned. What's up, William? Missed you as well. Once again, I believe the weatherman's gonna be wrong on the forecast, but we'll just have to see. We are ready if it starts to rain. That's all I can say. I'm not ready. So we're got first couple pro cars coming up, so hang tight. Yeah, we got pro cars lining up. Should be supposed to start around 12 o'clock, so right on schedule here today at Canada Heads Up Series, Toronto Motorsports Park. Alrighty, looks like we got our first pair coming to the water box in Easy Street. The Misery Machine near lane. Gosh, what's the name of that Nova over there in the far lane? I'll think of it as soon as I read it. Once again, feel free.
It's ready to go with the Crosstown Engines Easy Street. X275 Pro Bike.
Matt Glassford, I knew I'd remember the name. Matt Glassford over there at the Nova. The Misery Machine coming down beside us. Like, share, subscribe. You know the deal. Qualifying session number 1, Easy Street. Crosstown Engines.
Crosstown Engines, Easy Street.
Our first heads-up door car class of the day coming at you.
Small block Ford, single turbo.
Did a pass late last night. Track has been torn up pretty good by street tires. So it's still stuck for a little while. Matt Glassford,
Nitrous assisted on Chevrolet
Boy, look how bad that air 400 foot and climbing. Water grains extremely high. Oh, Glassford got it figured out. Rim Reaper 1.5, the buck-powered machine, 4 lanes.
Joe Vano, 5 Warriors to the lanes. Joe Vano, 5 Warriors to the stage lanes, please. Joe Vano, 5 Warriors, and he will be in lane 7 and 8. Lane 7 and 8 for the Joe Vano, 5 Warriors. They're coming up with the Colonel Fox and the Rochester, New York, tells us to the John Savano.
I don't think the right lane wind light is working. I haven't seen it all day long. Maybe the Splash Network coming.
Last but not least, Sneak Splash.
looks like they backed that thing down a ton down low to make a trip 478 for the splash. Hey, had to get one today. Here's what it is.
5-0 Warriors. Round call. 5-0 Warriors. We need stock everybody's blankets.
Craig and Doc, near lane. Kryptonite Farley.
Street 275 in 3 and 4.
Yeah, she's the windy here, always is.
All right, folks, down there at the starting line, it's X275.
X275 now, X275.
In the far lane, now.
Wow, that was a nice one for Craig and Doc.
We're at 153.
Once again, X275, X275. It is a great day here. It's dry, relatively sunny, not real smoky. We'll take it. Hot and humid. Or humid, not really hot. I don't think it's hot anyway. Yeah, that turbo car there just gave me a fuel bath.
Name I've announced many times.
A little cool mist coming my way.
Getting it super.
I was spinning near lane that did that big old pop.
Coming up and down. It's down for the next round.
Once again, Q1 X275. Q1 of the X275.
Race Vikings, Street 275 to the lanes. 5 ways you should be there. Super Street, you are on standby. Super Street, we will be calling you momentarily. Super Street, you are on standby.
Track tip 105. What is going on here? 105. With the big old G-Force Diablo cycle coming up. G-Force Diablo cycle.
Tower side against Jerry Hunt. There he is down there. Hiding behind my computer screen. Jerry Hunt, that's better on Amherstburg. Pro Extreme Suzuki G-Force Racing. I want to give John Snyder ZX14 Kawasaki. Big tire on the back of that bike. Get that Mickey sticky. There we go, Burnout City.
Motorcycles are quarter mile. Motorcycles are quarter mile.
I'm a him now.
And we're still at 8th mile clock.
See Brian running 777 bikes.
He's got Vasily as a backup girl.
Keep everybody honest in the nicest kind of way, like we're doing.
First competition qualifying. First on a Saturday. Landon's ran out of problems.
Problems in the far lane. Problems in this lane as well. Pushed off on the other side. They were pointing at the turbo, doing something. I'm not sure what was going on. Very disgusting look over there. Once again, problems in the far lane. Right lane bike didn't run well.
Jesse because of the multitude
To the children, and keep them safe. Once again, backup girl to the stars, to Silly, saying you're doing good, go this way, go this way.
What's it going to be on the back? 6.
Wow!
3
Yeah!
215.
Holy camolie!
And backing it up once again. That thing is living in the 215 range. 673.
No thanks, that one's not for me. We'll be watching and filming. I ain't riding 215.
Reagan Pallet up here. 2005 Suzuki Picture 1000.
Yeah, I remember those quarter mile racing on those 215. That's pretty getting it.
Not much in the way of body handling on the back of that thing. Alright, tap on the back. There's Reagan. Lazy off the launch. Once that power came in, that front wheel started coming up.
Didn't make any boost.
987 at 80.
Here comes the law to get all you troublemakers on YouTube.
Brakes.
They're gonna hunt you down.
Like the engine, they over horsepower, they drive to the clutch and just clutch it. Mine's been in my bike since last year. Yeah. Oh no, I looked at it when I was putting it back together. It was mint. No, yeah. Last year I changed one steel. That
was an attention getter.
They're coming for me.
Hello.
They're after you, Jay.
Canadian Mafia looking for you.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on in our pro qualifying round 1. We're moving into Joe Bell 5-0 Warriors.
Captain Man, Jovano, 50 Warriors coming down the hill, the graffiti racing machine, that beautiful Camaro far lane. Looking for 50 on the big end. Like a share, a subscriber. Obviously that wind light is not working. Right lane. 50, 50. Boy, she roasted them up over here in the near lane. Man.
Iron Horse Racing, Mustang.
cut it, looking for 5-0. Motorcycles back at the ready line.
Stock wheelbase bike in the brown box now.
Stock wheelbase bike, let the man see it. Yo, OnlyFans machine near lanes. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, I believe all the weather is north of where we're at, up there near Screens.
Pro 10-5, you guys are on standby. Pro 10-5,
You are on standby. You'll be calling for the lanes soon. Pro 10-5, please stand by. Motorsports Street 275 coming up next.
Street 275, which basically is a radio street tire looking for 550 on the big end. Street 275 coming at you. Right lane, right lane.
That's good enough. Number one qualifier as of now at this time, but that'll probably be a great thing as the time passes.
Street 275.
Mustang on Facebook in the far lane. Thanks, John. Hopefully no warnings here. Up here, quite a few. Right here in the near lane. Good run. Jay in a Coors Light Silver Bullet machine. Near lane. The Boss 347 in the far lane. Thank you, Lug Nug. Picking up that wind light, right lane. The green bass card coming up. I like it. Evil twin, far lane, evil twin. maybe a couple 450 cars coming down the hill, I think. We shall see. Stay tuned.
All right, 450 and 550 to the lanes now, please.
Well, I take that back.
450
I
to
take
lanes
that back.
3 and 4.
Probably a Super Street car if they're Super
5
Street.
and 6, please.
Stay tuned. Look like we may go ride the tractor a bit. Hang tight.
team, we're going to go with the next class.
Yep, break time's over. Next class coming down the hill. Super Street, I believe. Super Street. Thanks, Green Feet. What's up?
Living the dream.
There you go. Thanks, Rob. Once again, near lane 001, but came back to trip. Pedo Norris coming down the hill in the Pontiac. That rowdy Ford Mustang Farley. Super Street, I believe is what they call it here. backup girls over backup dudes any day. I believe the rules are on the Canada Heads Up website. And all night this car was trying to roll. All right, that blue car over there has been the car to beat. Let's see what he's got today in the heat. And a blue car with troubles. That doesn't happen a lot. Good job for Ralph.
Move to the center and flag good. All right, road 10-5 to the lanes.
450 coming down the hill. Let's see if we got more than one today. Yes, I said big tire, but you know they have small tire 552. It was a Daytona. It was a Mopar. Yeah, 554, not bad. 554, not bad. like some of them figured out the 550 and some of them did not. Problems in the near lane on that pass. Still got a few more coming down the hill. See some 10.5 cars pulling around. Thanks for the update on the weather. Thank you, Lucknut. Looks like it's north of us from where I'm seeing in my stuff, but the wind is... Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. shoebox in the far lane. Let's see what he can do. It's a pretty car, for sure, the Bel Air. Wow, that was pretty cool. Hey, man. Hello, Kitty from Alaska, checking in as always. How are you today?
That's right. That's what I said. It's Rio Caruso.
One more coming down the hill with 550 on it, I think. One more.
Nice Switch Brokers 550 index.
All right, you heard the man. Licensing pass, licensing pass.
On a licensing pass, will Steve
There's the Daytona going by. Randy Hodges Racing Engines. All right, license and pass for the near lane. Looks like the tractor may come back on the racetrack. Pro 10.5 coming around the corner. Quality compressor Pro 10.5 coming around the corner. Thank you very much, Jeff on YouTube. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Once again, they say we got some rain coming. We may have to take evasive actions, but if we do and they race again today, we will be back. So I got all my stuff set up down there to cover up pretty quickly, so we do what we got to do. Alrighty, looks like Pro 10.5 is coming down the hill. I think we got maybe 7 cars here today. Smoke is moving. Hopefully the rain is moving away too. This is a very hard place to predict the weather, so I don't get all shaped up if it says it's going to rain a lot. Sometimes it does. Most times it doesn't. I mean, like we were here a couple weeks ago, it was supposed to rain all day on Saturday. It didn't rain a drop. Super Mario coming down the hill in the orange and white Chevrolet Camaro, Noonan power under the hood, twin turbocharged machine. White vinyl top. Little Ricky over there in his Pat Busey powered nitrous machine, far lane. If they come down side by side, we shall see. Maro's in a hurry, so maybe he's running solo. Lugnut's got my back. Mr. Weatherman. I got 2 of the best weathermen in the business. Give him a round of applause. Josh Jones and Lugnut.
Brought to you by Quality Plus Compressors and Full-Time Turbos. And check this out. We got another new competitor in the class. Franklin Kilo.
Mustang over there. Proline Racing 481X in there, twin turbocharger. Boy, you think you had a car show looking at these two. For Super Mario, that Mustang was hooked up and hooked out, but it was hooked sideways. Alrighty, Big Bill Riddle coming down the hill in the Corrigan fuel machine. Little Ricky coming up in a nitrous-powered car. Pat DC Power under the hood. Done a lot of work down there in North Carolina on that car out of the Robert Hayes Motorsports shop. Riddle first 10-5 competitor in the threes here at Toronto Motorsports Park a couple weeks ago. Let's see what he's got the same tune-up in the car today or not.
Junior Racers in 777 to the lanes. Juniors in 777 to the lanes.
Thanks to the Carlos team over there for putting some decals on the car today. That was pretty daggone awesome. Alrighty, no nitrous purge. Probably safely just ran her a little ways to get a time on the board, be ready in case the rain comes. Good job to them taking the clock.
Trouble at the hit there, and front end come down.
No purge at
It was
all.
525, but it was much longer.
Alright, looks like we got Bill Riddle on the Corgan Race Fuels SSI Supercharger Roots Blown Machine far lane, and
Slides our trackside bars.
Tony Pazzelli coming down a hill in his Desserts Plus Nash Competition Racing Engines powered machine near lane. Pick one to ride.
Right. And as I'm sure, with it being so hot, a nice cold something or another would go down very nice right now.
Once again, Riddle with a couple of 390, 799 passes last event. Let's see what he can do today. Sounding good over there. Sounding good. Getting it done. Brazili was on a pass early, but it can't run all the way.
Selly was on a pass, but unfortunately,
Not sure where the Blade brothers are, the Ford Mustang. They didn't make it around.
All right, attention in the pits. We need Joe Betts to the tower, please. Joe Betts to the tower, please. All right, 777 bikers, we're running you right now. So if you're not in the lanes, then you are losing your pass. It's round one. Where are you guys at? 777 bikes, come on. You guys wanted to wait? It was good prep. Well, here it is. Come on, get them up here.
Alrighty, I'm trying to get an answer from somebody on where the Blaine brothers are. There should have been 7 cars here. Only 6 came around. Looks like we're gonna try to nip a couple more classes. That way, if it rains, it'll be a complete event for the guys racing today. We got junior dragsters and some bikes coming up. Sky looks pretty clear here, but man, the weather here is very hard to predict. Yeah, it was definitely a roots blower over there on Bill's car. SSI roots blower. motorcycles
Vasily,
and
you gonna run
juniors.
this time? And Fogan? All right, we're running with
How are you, folks? 777 bikes, final call, 2 lanes. Hi, Patrick. All right, we're going to send out the junior extras first. 77 bikes, final call, 2 lanes, please.
Junior dragsters, the G-Force racing machine. Ella in the far lane, Ella. Right lane, the G-Force machine moving on. Daniels near lane, Asphalt Angel far lane. Pick one to ride. In the right lane, moving on. Lucas moving on. Next pair, next pair. Turning the red light on the left lane. Charlie's moving on. Tiberius turning red. The Caledonia Kid coming down the hill. Caledonia Kid near lane. Mia Kimpers, far lane. Mia Kimpers. I've never seen a junior drive it back. Most of them got some sort of tow device like that. They put the front wheels up on something. Some of them can tow 2 or 3 at one time. So that was a good little round of junior racing. So we got another pair. Dinosaur Hunter coming down the hill near lane. I'm not sure who's in the far lane.
Final pair, round 1 junior drivers. Watch this difference.
Johnson in the near lane, and the Dinosaur Hunter, Gabriel in the far lane. door cars up there in the back, coming at you.
Seven bikes, first round.
777, Mr. Murray right here, Mary Lunsbury, near lane. Let's see who's in the far lane. Looking for 777s on the scoreboard. 777s.
Murray Lunsbury and Will Fulton Jr. on the bud machine. They're high horses.
Once again, you heard the man, elimination first round.
All right, who's going to get closer to that 777 number? You guys have been really close today, right in that 770 range.
Right lane on a baby hole shot. Good job, Mr. Murray. 105 to a 135. Boy, she was tight.
707.50 and I-8. 707.50 and I-8. Silly and Cam on the tower side this time. Miss Silly over there on the right-hand side of the river.
What's up, Randy?
Cam is your number one qualifier, but he's going to have to cut a lane here.
Right lane.
877. Sorry. Yeah, Vasily moving on in 777 bikes.
Yeah, there may be a storm of brewing. More motorcycles coming up.
All right, folks, we got the Viking 7 bikes coming at you right now.
Finals bike and sled. Somebody's getting a check and a trophy coming up. Marco. Congratulations, sir.
968 on the 930. Mike Pereira is your winner once again in bike and sled. Once again gets the big check. Once again gets the points.
7-0, 750 and high 8s. 7-0, 750 and high 8s to the lanes, please.
ICD Insurance Broker 6-0
coming down the hill, round 2. 6-0, round 2. 6-0, round 2.
Always, it's Kelly Cooper in the right lane. Back on Fat Barber. And then mixes up the lane. Timmy Bell at St. Thomas is up there.
Mustang. Pick one to ride. Are you a Ford fan or you a Chevy fan? Once again, 6-0 round 2.
Toronto,
comes back around him on the top end. 603 v 609.
750 high 8s, final call. 7-0, 750 high 8s, final call.
Here comes the long top. Scarlett near lane, tough as they come in the butternut looking Nova. I believe we are going into 650 now, 650 I think. Purple Mustang car lane. Oh, red light far side. I didn't even see that.
Goes out of Essex, Ontario. Sponsored by Leona 625 and 52 Graphics. Where Dylan is sponsored by KDM Racing and his title team.
about that? Got another buy run coming up. Must have been the way the ladder worked out. Oh, excuse me, we're in a 7-0 now. 7-0, 7-0.
Competition by Ear.
$6.99 on a 7-0 buy run. Toby near lane, the Camaro far lane. Looking for 7-0 on the big end. Pick one to ride. There's your Sloot and Sons garage machine. Sloot.
Tony had a pay for it when they build race cars.
Right lane, the pickup truck moving on. Tony Sloot. $750 coming down the hill, I do believe. 750. $750.
Driving coming out of Welland with the 54 Creek and Tony Valerio also around with the 79 Malibu, the Blue Baby. Wheel standing Malibu, 750 is the index. Whoever gets to the stripe, takes the stripe, the right version of the 750 is the winner. Top over there. Tony's in, you're getting ready, driving.
Damn, what a hole shot. 19,000. Can't wait for that to come up. Look at it. 058 to 250, 286. Yeah, that, the way the wind's blowing, that thing could skirt us, but it could come this way. So if we stop abruptly, I'll be back. More motorcycles coming up. It's like they're being kind of slow calling cars so nobody gets picked. rolled back. He rolled the beams and wanted to come back and race, and she didn't go.
Down the track.
Woo! Once again, the karting group's going on over there. If it ain't lightning, they'll be racing. So we'll head over there and watch some karting once we get stuff put up. Buy bike on 890. It looks like the buy bike.
Right there, it just breaks it in to go into the next round.
Yep, saving parts and pieces. Broke a beam. Junior dragster's coming up. Stay tuned. I hope to be out there. What's going on, Chris? Hey, I'm going to look at my radar and see what's going on. Oh yeah, it's coming this way. Coming this way. What's it gonna do?
Junior dragsters, Junior dragsters still in competition. To the lanes, please now.
All right, I'm gonna put 2 cameras away and leave you guys on 2 for a few minutes, and we'll figure it out. Hang tight.
Junior dragsters, to the lanes, please. Juniors, to the stage lanes, please.
righty, we're gonna try that. Let's see how it does. I'll be right back. I'll even clean it up a little bit for you.
Well, juniors to the lanes, please. We need you to juniors to the stage lanes, please.
lane. All right, we're ready for anything we get thrown at.
Moving on.
It may go around us, and it may not. But we gotta have our stuff covered up. Hate to be that way, but quite a bit of investment right sitting right there on the wet. One camera. Maybe we'll go back to that. A lot damn easier. I know that. Once again, all first round losers are in some kind of other buyback thing or second chance race. No cars in the lanes after the juniors. I don't know if we'll take a little break and see how things go or not. We'll see. All I can do is what I know. Stay safe, Lug. Definitely, I got cold beer. I get a little something to eat. lane, red light, right lane. Dead on, far lane. Good job. Tiberius, far lane, Gage, near lane. Right lane, right lane.
All right, I need Easy Street, X275 and Pro Bike. We're in the Cuda Triangle. It's not going to touch us.
All right, there you go. Man says we're in the Cuda Triangle. I am going to get a bottle of water. I'll be right back. I think we're going to get wet in about 20 minutes.
Okay, we're gonna hold off for a couple of minutes here to see what the rain does. If it does in fact come, it's all around us. According to my phone, it's raining now right here. So just hold tight until we see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna go cover up one more camera. I'll be back.
Yeah, just the bottom. The power at the back and in the tree.
As you can tell, the lanes are empty and it's starting to rain, so we're gonna take a break. We'll see you soon.
It's coming.
It's coming. Thanks for hanging with me. We'll catch you later.